What's up, everybody? Thanks for checking out another episode of the Snorlax. Today we got another toy haul we're going to go over. And the first up is the Joker Expressions pack that I got from my local comic book shop. I've been wanting this guy for a long time. I just never pulled the trigger on it, but finally found the extra pocket change to afford it, so I figured why not. Comes with 8 different faces, multiple sets of hands, 2 different guns, one with a bang, one with his face popping out of it. I love these little grenades that it has with his face painted on it, and the fact that you can pop off the arms in his jacket and put on his suit. And of course the flotation device with the little duck on it. It reminds me of that character from Garfield and Friends. It wasn't the actual Garfield cartoon, but it was the one where the farm animals. I can't remember if that had a specific name. But there was always this duck that walked around with a flotation device that looked like this. If you know what I'm talking about, definitely hitting some nostalgia there. Next up, I decided to pick this one up. I haven't seen this one in a while, actually, so I figured why not. It was like $10. It's the Pokemon Mega Constructs with the Rowlet and Eevee. It looks pretty cool, so I can't wait to put all the ones that I've done so far and line them up together. Alright, and because I got that big old T-Rex not too long ago, I decided to pick this guy up, the Triceratops. I think I'm going to do the same thing where I do a little customization, but maybe not as drastic as the T-Rex, but still really like the look of this, and it actually has this little... That's pretty cool. Alright, and the other day I was out at the Joe Show in Texas, Dallas, Texas, and I was really on the hunt for this figure right here, the Jessica Cruz, because as you know, or should know from watching my previous videos, that I really enjoy the Green Lanterns comic book, and she's the second half of that team, so it's Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz, and when they announced that this figure was coming out, I was super excited. Hadn't seen any of these newer Collect Connect type boxes or anything like that, so it's just all the other multiverse and stuff, but my friend, he texted me yesterday after we got through looking and said I hit her in the wrestling section. So I hopped in my car, drove over there, picked her up. So it's pretty exciting. I was going to make this video yesterday, but because of her, thankfully I got to make it today and show her off. Keeping with the ladies, went ahead and picked up the Kira figure from Corellia, and the fact that this is Emilia Clarke just makes this figure 10 times better. I'm not too happy about the design. I mean, it's not a bad looking figure by any means, but it just looks like if this didn't come in the Star Wars packaging and I saw it loose, I'm straight up thinking, oh, that's some character from an 80s movie or something. They did a really good job if they're going for the classic 80s Star Wars, I guess. While I was at the Joe Show, there was a guy that had a bunch of these figures, and he did really good deals on them, so I got him, and I'll go ahead and show off this guy. I got the Hound from Game of Thrones, which looks pretty damn good. There's a few in that line that I really don't like. They just seem real cheap, but this one, I like the texture of the armor, the pants, the swords that come out. This actually closes, so it's pretty cool figure. And this guy's just a beast, so I had to pick him up for my Lord of the Rings collection. But oh, that's the one. This is the dude. Sorry. This is the dude that pops out of the sack. He's like, oh, I just realized that. Hello. And then let's take a look at the pups. So you heard me talking last week about the Jaws. Heard me talking a few weeks ago about Jurassic Park. And let's put him down here. And then I got this guy at Madness, Madness Games and Comics, and I got these two at Movie Trading Company for a really good deal. I think they were only $9. But yeah, really excited about this one. I used to love, because when Looney Tunes was on, like, the Duck Dodgers seemed like it was one of the rarities that would only come on once every like 3 months or something like that. So really excited to get this guy, because I was really pumped when he would show when I was a little kid. But look at the background, that card art is awesome. And then of course you got Jaws and Malcolm, and this guy, I saw him in a 2-pack, Dennis, and he actually had the spray on him from the dinosaur that ended up eating him. So I'm gonna have to pick that guy up too. I haven't found Oddjob though. I've never even seen him, so as soon as I do, I'm gonna pick his ass up. As far as movies go, I finally got this one. I've been wanting to see it for a long time. The People vs. George Lucas. And it's got a few snippets of George and some interviews and stuff, but mainly it's about why would he change something that everyone loved, the original Star Wars classics, what went wrong in the prequels, stuff like that. But it's a really good, well-paced documentary film. So if you haven't seen it, go find it. It's good. And then for $4 hairs, my buddy found this, I believe, at Half Price Books. Tarzan. I was a little reticent at first because there's so many Tarzan movies out there, but this one kind of took a different twist, and the fact that Margot Robbie and Samuel L. Jackson, whew, good lord, Margot Robbie. Anyway, good movie. Go watch it right now after this. And then Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So I thought it was pretty good, and the fact that the other movie's coming up pretty soon, I wanted to get ready, and I like this guy a lot. He was in Fanboys, so he'll always hold a special place in my heart. And then at Dallas Vintage, I got this bad boy. So I saw him loose at DFW Toys. It's Merlin. And he was just covered in dust, and he was just one of those loose figures that they're, I'll sell you for a couple bucks, but never pulled the trigger on him, even though I love Wizards. So when I saw this carded with that awesome card art in the background and his little spell book, and he's got his raven and the staff and the sword and the stone, I was just like, oh man, sign me up. So got that bad boy. And last but not least, we have the Incredibles in their classic attire, costumes, what have you. But Toys R Us, if you haven't been in a while, you should go, because they have everything for dirt cheap. And she was a little scandalous little thing back then, wasn't she? Look at that short ass costume you got on there, girl. What you doing? Oh yes, almost forgot. So, if you've been watching my other videos, then you know that I've been doing the blind bag for the WB characters, and I got super lucky. Boom! I got Tom. I got Fred Flintstone. I got Huckleberry Hound. You can't beat that. Those are the three that I wanted most, and I only, excuse me, only bought 3 and got all of them, as you can see. So, super excited about that. Love that Huckleberry Hound and the Fred Flintstone. Okay, you gotta love Fred Flintstone. Fruity Pebbles, man. And then I got this awesome little Ted figure. I didn't even know Figma made this figure, and I just got on Big Bad Toy Store and was like, oh man, what I got the Indiana Jones Figma, so it kind of sparked that interest again in that line, or that company. So checked them out and found this. I love the Ted movies. I think they're hilarious. So I got him with his bong there, and his eyebrows are actually articulated, and he comes with several different paws. He comes with a beer and a stand, which I don't know why you would need a stand for him, because he stands by himself pretty well. And there's a little hole for the peg, but pretty cool little stoner toy. And then for my nostalgia case, for $1, I got Gumby. I used to have this guy as a kid, so I used to watch that cartoon with the blockheads and what was the horse's name? Pokey? I think it was Pokey. But he's a little worn down, but that's okay. He still looks good. So once I get my IKEA Detolf, is that what it's called? I think so. IKEA case, then he'll be going in my classic Kyle's Toys collection. And last but not least, somebody brought these into Dallas Vintage Toys the other day. A whole mess of them. And they were like $5 each, so I've been wanting to get a lot of these for a long time and just have a like a shadow box or something with all these displayed in it. I think they'd look really, really good. Actually, they look better on camera than they do in person. What's up with that? But anyway, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Spread the word. I would really appreciate it. Other than that, I hope everyone has an awesome week ahead of them. And be good to one another out there. Bye-bye.